Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So the Nets starting five. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for Richmond, Anthony Edwards out there with Durant. Then it's Curry. Then there's Oubre. And it's Adams in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Demon. Pass to Porter. The tray. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for Richmond. No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it. It's just a matter of make or miss.
That shot wide open.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Knocked away. Curry with the steal to the middle. Looking for Adams. He gets it there.
Keeping things simple on offense. Great work finding the open man.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Demon. Guarded by Curry. Pass to Porter. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Ball's knocked loose. Curry with the steal. And Richmond pushing it up now. Oubre, good.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here's Williams. To stop the run. The rebound by Steven Adams. Oubre passes to Curry. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills it from outside.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
10 points separating the teams. Pass to Thomas. Williams kicks to Porter. Here's Demon. Eyes a 3. Rebounded by Richmond. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track. Disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Dalton Knecht, he's checked in for Edwards.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Demon. Screen by Claxton. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Durant. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Williams passes to Claxton.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Oubre finds Curry. Here's Knecht. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Pass to Claxton. Outside Porter. Here's Demon. Off target from three-point range. Inside. Porter with the steal. Here's Demon. Guarded by Curry. Demon, that's good.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring down there.
pass to connect. Now Oubre, this one for three, kept alive. Adams, down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominating.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Here's Demon. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
Mann's checked in for the Nets. Traore comes in for Demon. And Curry has it in the corner. That three off the mark. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Connect. Oubre, no one around him. Drains the wing trade. Oubre's got 5 points so far. Steven Adams has been leading the charge for Richmond. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Richmond.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
They've got Tobias Harris. James is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Divac. And it's Connect in at the small forward. And for the Nets, they've got Traore. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. And it's Clowney in at the center, filling out the middle. And the basket by Curry.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Clowney, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Richmond leading by 21. Powell with the steal. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Traore. Pass to Mann. And a miss there on the triple. It's three outside. Another three for Richmond.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for Richmond. Edwards comes in for Dalton Connect. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for James. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Stan, Michael Porter Jr. is a crucial piece to this offense.
Oh, he absolutely is, Kevin. First of all, we know that shooting provides space for other people to operate, and he certainly does that. But Michael Porter Jr. is also a very timely cutter and gets his share of easy buckets.
The kick out to Porter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Richmond's ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Buries it from three-point range.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And it's Harris with the ball for Richmond. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
On the wing, Porter. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. KD's checked in for Richmond. James comes in for Stephen Curry. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Thomas comes in for Mann. And it's Demon missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by Richmond. Divac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Divac sets a screen. And here's Edwards from the arc. Kicks it out to James from outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
Seems like somebody's got eyes in the back of their head. Great vision there on that one.
And the Nets with possession here. Outside Thomas. Pass to Demon. On the wing, Porter. Can they get it? Rebounded by Richmond.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Edwards with it. 6 points for him. Porter pulls it in. 26 seconds left in the first half. And some changes here for Richmond. Adams, he's checked in for Divac. And Curry subbed in for James.
Checking in for Richmond.
There's Porter with the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Screen by Adams. Durant with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Pass to Demon. And a wide open look for Claxton. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Richmond ahead, delivering the blowout. And will return shortly.
Get ready for your basket fight on Screen Entertainment.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
Durant is out there with Adams. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Curry. And it's Oubre in at the 2-guard spot. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. And a wide open look for Porter. No good from outside. Claxton against Durant. Durant with a screen on Williams. And he stays with it. Pass to Durant. Edwards with the screen for Durant. And Richmond misses again. KD's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Thomas passes to Claxton. Count it.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Brooklyn shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. And that one misses. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Adams with the screen on Porter. And Richmond misses again. Edwards gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Another shot. Durant kicks to Oubre. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Oubre's got 8 points.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Thomas. Outside Williams. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Oubre. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Durant deciding where to go with it. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. No good with the triple. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
For three, Durant. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Adams sets the pick for Durant. Oh, and the jam by Adams. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Adams has gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Lobbed up there for KD. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Outside Williams. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Misses the baby hook. Claxton's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And here's KD for 3. From deep three-point territory. Rebound by Williams.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well,
Whoa! Gracious.
wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
55 seconds left to play here in the third. To the paint, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Adams sets the pick for Curry. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Demon. Trying his luck from deep. The rebound by KD. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Richmond. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, the persistence on the glass. Durant's high motor on full display there.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Outside Edwards. Offline with his 3. And so it's Richmond with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to man. Outside Porter. To the inside. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this. Attacking right at the rim.
Here's Plum. Harris a screen. Back to James. Here's Plum. Shot clock at 6. And with the rebound. Outside Porter. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's James missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Terrence Mann is out there with Traore. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Stolen by Connect. Beyond the arc. Traore with the rebound. It's the Nets now. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Powell. From beyond the arc, it's hauled in by Harris. Now, Connect. Adams sets the pick for Connect. They grab their own miss. Out to Harris. Here's Connect. To end the drought. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 6 points for Dalton Connect.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. He takes it in. Powell, the pass to Porter. Here's Claxton with plenty of space. He can't get it to go. And it's Richmond's ball. Adams with the screen on Claxton. And Adams kicks to Rubio.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fires for 3. Goes up again. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
And this game has been all Adams. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing with ease right now.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 41. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:50 left in the 4th quarter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. And the Nets miss again. Here's James, and James throws it down.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Right side, Williams. They can't stop the run with that one. And so James will bring it up for Richmond. And LeBron throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Porter finds Claxton. Outside, Porter. Over in the corner, Claxton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
58 seconds left in the 4th. LeBron James on the wing. James left side. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to James. Back to Oubre. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Down low, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Here's Demon. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And now, our player of the game, Steven Adams. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here's the starting group for Richmond. Oubre out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Durant. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Adams in at the center position. And for Boston, dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the center. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Oubre against White. Oubre passes to Curry. Another 3 for Richmond.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Boston off to a slow start. 6-point game. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Round the pass to Queta. Here's Simons. Clock at 6. And White kicks to Tatum. No one covered.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Oubre. Adams finds Edwards. Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
And Boston has possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Simons, the pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Here's Queta. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Pass to Durant. Adams sets the pick for Durant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Simons from outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Richmond. Here's Oubre. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. White, wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's the lob to Adams. It's stolen by White. To the middle. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Connect, he's checked in for Richmond. James comes in for Curry. Now here's Adams. Outside Durant. To the paint. Stolen away. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. They get it back. And Adams sends it back.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Boston making some changes. Shireman's checked in. And it's Pritchard in for Anfernee Simons. Here's Brown. Still yet to score. Off his foot. And the officials saying it was kicked. .124 left to play in the first quarter. Pritchard from outside. No good. Shot missing. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. James looking around. Oubre for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. Oubre's got 5 now.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. And Adams sends it back.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything.
Boston making some changes. Garza's checked in. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Jason Tatum. Here's Pritchard. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Durant, and finished off by KD.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That'll be his second foul of the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Pritchard. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Bob pass to Oubre. Dives for it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Boston trails by 10. Pass to Hauser, and here's Boucher. Here's Garza. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Richmond with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
We've got Peyton Pritchard. Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Devons. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Richmond.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Now, here's Boucher. Still scoreless. Here's Edwards. Here's Curry. And Shireman pulls it down.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Drops in the tray. Pritchard's got 6.
The defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Brown. Celtics passing it around. Bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got himself going there. His first points of the game with the deep ball. Here's Oubre. And they recover it. Outside Edwards. Harris outside. Pass to Curry. The rebound by the Celtics. Inside. Here's Garza. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Richmond leading by 8. Harris looking it over. Popped up there for Edwards. Here's White. Misses the 3. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Richmond. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Simons kicks to Brown. Pass to Simons. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Simons is gone, 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Anthony Simons got his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Simons. Durant kicks to Edwards. Oubre outside. 6 on the shot clock. He's looking for Devons and finds him.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Boston trails by 13. Pass to Simons. Here's Queta. And here is Tatum. Over Harris. And again, it's Boston converting.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And it's Oubre off the drive. They get the rebound. On the basket by Divac. Divac has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Brown. He has yet to score. 6 to shoot. Edwards against Simon. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And some changes here for Richmond. Adams, he's checked in for Divac. And it's Stephen Curry in for Harris. Tatum against KD. Clock at 6. Here's White. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, White is an intelligent player and someone that just lets his offense come naturally to him.
Oubre kicks to Curry. The 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Richmond holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
Setting the floor for Richmond. Edwards is out there with Durant. Then it's Curry. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Oubre in at the 2. Brown wide open. He fires. No good there. And that would have cut it to single digits. KD on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. Adams. For 3. Oubre. Good on the triple. Oubre's got 8 points.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
White the pass to Simons. Tatum on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Drains the 3-pointer. He has 6.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Outside Curry. KD sets the pick for Curry. Oh, superb execution exhibited from Durant.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside White. Brown inside. Edwards defending. Brown no good.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Now Brown. No scoring in this one. Here's White, and White slams it in.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 17. Tatum way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Tatum's got 9.
I know it's a long three, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
And here's Boston. Outside, Simon. From outside, off the mark. Oubre passes to Durant. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Pritchard, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Richmond also with a sub. Connect, he's checked in for Edwards. Boston trails by 14. Tatum kicks to White. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. Simon's on the wing. Boston needs to get off a shot. And Keita gets it to go.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Adams, the pass to Curry. Curry from 3.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Curry's gone 3 of 4, shooting 75% from deep here. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for him.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Kick out to Adams. Outside, KD. KD, a screen on White. Bobbed up there for KD. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Boston trails by 15. Pass to Tatum. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Durant.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Looking at who's out there right now for Richmond. Evans is checked in for Steven Adams. LeBron comes in for Kevin Durant. And James subbed in for Oubre. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
Brown the pass to Garza. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's perfect from the line this time. And a deep three from Curry. And so it's Richmond. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. Boston trails by 15. They've got Sam Hauser. He's out there with Brown. And it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Brown inside, working on James. Pritchard with the ball. Pass to Hauser. And stolen by James.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now, here's Oubre. LeBron up top. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. From deep. Connects from three-point range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Kicks it out to James. In the corner, it's James. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Brown. That's tipped.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Boston trails by 18. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And some changes here for Richmond. Adams, he's checked in for D-Box. Kevin Durant comes in for James. And Curry subbed in for James. Outside, Simons. A three ball. It's hauled in by Adams. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Tatum. Durant with the rebound. Richmond leading by 18. Now Adams. And Adams with the slam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. Out to White. Launches it. He drills the three.
Well, we've seen an uptick in volume from White at the arc. He's more confident than ever from that range.
White's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Outside Durant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And Richmond leads by 20.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Edwards. Outside for Curry. Three-pointer. Another three for Richmond.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Simons from outside. Up again. Rebounded by Richmond. Curry is inside. Covered by Simons. KD with the bucket.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And some changes here for Richmond.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Tatum. And they get it. And rebounded by Connect. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Tatum. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Is so tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
There's the three. Simons. And Simons able to finish.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Well, this is why you got to keep pace with Simons, because once he's got a step on you, you're finished.
On the wing, James. Another three for Richmond.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Pass to connect. Outside, James. Back to connect. Fires the three. No good there. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with James on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Adams. Stephen Curry's out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Durant. And it's Edwards in at the 3. And for Washington, Alexander Sarr is out there with Keyshawn George. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's McCollum in at the point.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Pass to Middleton. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. KD against George. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, Washington. And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now Edwards. Following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Three-pointer. A shot by Curry. No good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Wizards. 4-point game. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Carlton Carrington's checked in for Washington. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Sarr with the screen on Oubre. And it's Carrington missing. Curry finds Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points for Steven Adams.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Sarr's shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. Alton Connect, he's checked in for Edwards.
Substitution for the away team. Number 4, Dalton Connect.
Sarr against Adams. Will it go? And Sarr with the layup.
And the endless length of Alex Sarr helping his impact down low.
Richmond leading by 6. Pass to Adams. It's Connect on the wing. Krills the three-pointer.
Well, a lot of guys shoot it much better when they fire straight off the pass.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Washington. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
James checked in for Curry. Back to Carrington. Pass to Sarr. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that. Straight to the basket.
Washington trails by 9. Pass to Carrington. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So it's Richmond now. Outside, James. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Koulibaly. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Outside Durant, shoots the three. Rebound, Washington. And stolen by James. Inside. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's McCollum, still without a basket. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Carrington. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, whether he's scoring or passing, McCollum is extremely skilled at running the pick and roll.
Here's KD. It's Connect on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Connect's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Richmond.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
Sarr with the screen on James. And so it's Richmond looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Richmond?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
They've got Cam Whitmore. Johnson is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Bagley. And it's Champagny in at the three, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Connect with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his fourth assist in this one.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Pass to Bagley. Bagley with a screen on Curry. Bagley with the bucket.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
And Richmond making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Here's LeBron. Oh, and the champ by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. In the corner, Middleton with it. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Edwards kicks to James. Another three for Richmond.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And Washington making a change here. Sarr's checked in.
Number 20, Alexander Sarr.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Koulibaly. Edwards defending. Outside, George. 5 to shoot. And another miss by Washington. Edwards against Koulibaly. It's Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game. Curry's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Washington. And Richmond making a change here. Here's George. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
Here's Plum. Stolen by George. Here's Koulibaly. Nothing on the board. To the middle. And it's blocked by Divac.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it, or it's going to get rejected.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Middleton the pass to McCollum. Back to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Washington. Yep, that one goes. That's now 8 points for Howard Song.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Plum. Hits it from three-point range.
Off the catch, she's right in rhythm. Great possession.
Here's Washington now.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now, Koulibaly. Pass to McCollum. In the corner, George with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Edwards inside. He's defended by Koulibaly. That one goes in. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot it.
Pass to George. For three, Middleton. Divac the rebound. Divac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Edwards. In the corner, it's Oubre. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist in this one.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's Plum. For 3, Oubre. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. McCollum outside. Looking to end the run. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Richmond ahead. Opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And get ready for your brought to you by Arena Entertainment.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Steven Adams.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
With Divac sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Anthony Edwards. Steven Adams is out there with Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Oubre in at the shooting guard position. Here's Middleton. Here's Koulibaly. The three-pointer, no good. McCollum against Edwards. Curry outside. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Curry's got 9.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Middleton outside. The Wizards with another miss. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Richmond. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Oubre for 3. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Middleton with it. Picked up by Edwards. On the wing, George. A three-pointer off the mark.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
The fader. KD against Koulibaly. Edwards kicks to Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
KD's shot is off. Edwards against McCollum. Koulibaly, bounce pass. And Middleton kicks to McCollum. Now here's Middleton. Hasn't made one yet. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Set him up so they could knock him down.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Curry. Over McCollum. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 14 points for Stephen Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Koulibaly and the 3 off target. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Durant in the corner. Takes the 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 7th assist in the game. And Washington has possession. Pass to Koulibaly. Sarr sets the screen for Koulibaly. Sarr with the screen on Oubre. Shot clock at 6. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Edwards passes to Curry. Another 3 for Richmond.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Anytime you get to the line, it is a win offensively.
For the Wizards, Marvin Bagley's checked in for Alexander Sarr. Cam Whitmore comes in for Keyshawn George. And it's Johnson in for Chris Middleton. From the arc, Bagley with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Divac with the block.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Bagley. Divac with the block. Floats it up for James. James outside. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. James has got 9 points.
And knocking down threes is so key. It makes defenses come out of the paint and gives your team some space to operate.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by James.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Fires from way outside. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Richmond. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. From deep, James nailed from three-point land.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 40.
Here's Johnson. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Nice open look, but it's no good. Bagley's gone 1 of 3 on the night. On the wing, James. LeBron against Johnson. From downtown, and it's connects. That time on the assist by James.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
Team foul. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, into the lineup for Washington.
Middleton finds Song.
Alexander.
Back to Middleton for three. Rebounded by Richmond. It's James atop the key. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Pass to Plum. And here is James. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's how you do it. She saw her teammate find some open space and sent the ball over.
Here's Carrington. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And the shot goes in. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Richmond. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Away team foul. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Middleton with it. Pass to Coulibaly. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from 3. McCollum adding another 3 to his prolific talent.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That is his first foul of the game. And Richmond making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Coming onto the floor, 48
Carrington finds Song. The Wizards with another miss. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. C.J. McCollum out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Czar in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Pass to Carrington. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the length of Czar is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
For 2.
Both free throws good from Czar. Curry against McCollum. Puts up a 3. Curry can't get it to go. Washington with the ball. Carrington bounce pass. And Curry pulls it down.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Person with the bucket.
3-point.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Connect. From deep, James. The rebound by Middleton. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. McCollum dishes to Middleton. Back to McCollum. Pass to Middleton. 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass.
Well, you got to give it up to Middleton. He can get it done from 3-point range and inside.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And Richmond making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Team foul. Fifth personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He's off on the first.
Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Pass to Plum. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Listen, she's going to open up a lot of the floor for herself when she's hitting those threes. It's about more than the points there.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And Coulibaly drops them both. Here's Plum. Here's Person, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now McCollum. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports, bringing you tonight's game. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Knipple and Miller are your wingmen. Plumlee is at center, and Bridges next to him. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for Richmond, Durant is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Edwards. And it's Curry in at the point guard.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
To the middle, Oubre with the steal. And Adams with the slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Oubre. And here is KD. He's guarded by Plumlee. Curry kicks to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Back to Curry. The three. And he's good on the three ball.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And Ball gets double teamed. Now Bridges. Pass the ball. And here's Plumlee. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. You know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Plumlee with a screen on Durant. Bridges for three. The rebound by Steven Adams. And it's Richmond's ball. They've scored 10 straight. And Adams with the slam.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
A slow start for Charlotte in this one. Still without a basket in the game. Ball sets a screen for Knepel. Bridges for three. The rebound by Steven Adams. And it's Richmond's ball. And then Durant with the jam.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
It's stolen by Curry. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pass to KD. No good on the triple. And so Miller will bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 14-point game. Such a wide-open look.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Here's Bridges. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. No good on the three. Richmond leading by 13. Outside Curry. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his fourth assist in this one. Charlotte trails by 15. Pass to Knepel. Now here's Plumlee. Here's Ball. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his fifth rebound in this one. Here's KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Miles Bridges.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Evans is checked in for Richmond. Dalton Knecht comes in for Edwards. The Hornets also changing it up. Diabate's checked in, and it's Sexton in for Knepel. Buries the long-range jumper.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Oubre outside. It's Knecht on the wing. And right away, they answer with a three-pointer of their own.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Hits it from three-point range.
There's Ball with the answer. I love the fire this guy plays with.
Durant inside. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Ball. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Vlade Divac. This is his first free throw of the game. So he gets them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Jacks up a 3. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Richmond ahead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Richmond.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
On the court for the Hornets, we've got Bridges. McNeely out there with Sexton. And it's Green, and it's Diabate in at the 5, down low. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Pass to Bridges. Back to Sexton. 4 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. McNeely shot is off. Richmond leading by 14. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Edwards, he's checked in for Richmond. Oubre comes in for James. Charlotte also making some changes. Knipples checked in for Green, and Ball subbed in for McNeely. Pass to Knippel. Now here's Ball. Off target with his three.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Outside Curry. Here's Divac. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Divac has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love to see that kind of fight. Just muscling it home.
Pass to Diabate. To the inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Diabate's got his first points in this one. And so James will bring it up for Richmond.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
Richmond shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Plumlee, he's checked in for Charlotte. Both shots good from the stripe. Charlotte trails by 18. Ball from long range. Rebounded by Richmond. Divac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oubre outside. Back to Divac. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in.
Substitution on the court. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bridges passes to Plumlee. Ball with it. He's got 5. Over James. Ball no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
A difficult situation for Charlotte. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, this is on the defense for letting him get this close to the basket, and then they had no choice but to foul.
It's obvious that LaMelo Ball loves making trouble for the defense. He loves to go right at guys and attacks without hesitation.
Durant, the pass to Roger, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Bridges drives in. Miller with a wide open look. No good on the 3. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Durant kicks to Edwards. Oubre outside. Durant with a screen on Miller. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
It's tipped and stolen by James. And James throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Richmond foul call.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Second personal foul.
First one falls for him. Adams, he's checked in for Richmond. Curry comes in for James. He hits both from the stripe. 27 seconds left now here in the second. Left side, Adams. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Pass to Plumlee. Ball from long range. And so it's Richmond ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Steven Adams.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
So with LeBron on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Edwards is out there with Durant, and then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Oubre, and it's Curry in at the point. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Now Ball. 9 points in the game so far. Bridges outside. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And so Curry will bring it up for Richmond. Unloads, and another basket from Richmond.
And this game has been all Adams. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing with ease right now.
Ball kicks to Bridges. And again, the Hornets missing. Bridges has gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. KD looking around. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
So nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bridges. Out to the wing. Plumlee finds Ball. Nice move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's about as smart a player as you'll find. LaMelo going to the up fake to earn the trip to the line.
And it's Richmond's ball. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Ball with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Curry against Ball, and there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Fourth team foul.
And Knueppel now top of the key. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Charlotte no good that time either. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Ball with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Bridges misses. So it's Richmond now.
2 minutes
Down low.
2 minutes.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and it's Sexton in for Ball. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And Richmond making a change here. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Pass to Knueppel. And it's Miller in the corner. Outside, Sexton. The putback, and rebounded by Knecht. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Plum, that's good.
Well, you know, being able to quick release shots like that is how you stay ahead of the defense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Miller surveying the floor. Outside for Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. Rebounded by Richmond. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. James dishes to Adams. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Adams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Inside, and that one is hammered home.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Lets it go from deep. Plum, that's good.
Got to get up close to her if you're a defender. She's a player who can hurt you from deep.
And it's the Hornets ball.
Richmond foul call.
The Hornets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts, and he makes the first.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's James missing. And so here's Charlotte. Out of bounds. Richmond takes possession.
Richmond ball. Into the lineup for Richmond. Number 40, Dino.
So it's Richmond now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Knecht. A three-pointer is right on target. Knecht's got 6 points.
That's why he's in this league. Knecht is deadly from deep.
And James picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Ball hits them both. Here's Knecht. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pass to Raja. There's the triple. Here's Plum. Launches a 3. Cans it from downtown.
Catch and shoot looks are generally high percentage, especially when she's shooting.
Pick by Bridges. And it's Sexton penetrating. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Nice pass by Sexton there. I like when he looks to set up his teammates.
Pick off in midair. To the inside. Bridges. Divac with the block.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
James, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Sexton with it. He's picked up by James. Sexton the pass to Ball. Releases. Divac grabs the board. Divac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Plum. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Well, if she gets that look from deep, she's going to take it, and normally she's going to make it.
Ball against James. Left side, Ball. Rebounded by Richmond. Divac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. James kicks to Divac. And stolen by Sexton. And there's the drive. And Sexton slams it in.
When Sexton gets a head start, he's so hard to stop.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Connect with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And here's James outside. Another 3 for Richmond.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And stolen by James. And James throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
The open look here for Sexton. From outside, off the mark. So it's Richmond now. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Sinks the triple. And that's now 9 points for Dalton Knecht.
You have to stay attached to Knecht. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Ball. Outside for Sexton. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Raja. To the paint. Here's Plum. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
Well, she is just dominating this one. Every time she catches the ball, she's looking to score.
Here's Ball. No good again that time. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
James finds Knecht. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Raja can't hit. Got a piece of it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Knecht. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
We've seen tonight the relentless nature of Knecht, always in attack mode.
Ball from long range. Rebounded by Richmond. And here's Divac. From past the arc. Count it.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put it.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. Tonight, we'll see Miami as they play against Richmond. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here's the starting group for Richmond. Here we go. Durant is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Edwards in at the small forward. And for Miami, Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. Hero out there with Norman Powell. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's Hero. Powell outside. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Hero. Offline with his three. And so Curry will bring it up for Richmond. It's a three-point game. It's Edwards on the wing. Another three for Richmond.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played, and that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Adebayo. to the middle. Here's Ware, and it's blocked by Adams.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Richmond shooting their first free throw of the game here. Here's Hero. Curry with the steal. To the inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards going way up for that slam.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Tipped away. Oubre with the steal. To the paint. Wants it into Edwards and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead. But you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Adebayo passes to Powell. Ware with it. Adams on. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Curry, good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Ware, no good. And it's Richmond's ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. It's good on the putback.
Oh, the persistence on the glass. Durant's high motor on full display there.
Adebayo with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Powell, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Curry outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Adebayo against Durant. Wiggins sets a screen for Adebayo. Pass to Ware. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And Richmond decides to take their first time out here. A different look for Miami. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Powell. Alton Connect, he's checked in for Richmond. James comes in for Stephen Curry.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
Outside Rozier. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Adams. Scoreless thus far. No coverage that time.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
James against Rozier. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. The 10-footer. And it goes down 2 points. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
Oubre against Jaquez. Here's Connect. Here's Adams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Mitchell passes to Rozier. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Durant.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And so it's Richmond holding a big 18-point lead to close. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Richmond.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Setting the floor for Richmond. Connect out there with James. Then it's James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Divac in at the center. Now James. After Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Hawkins. Mitchell wide open. Misses the three. Richmond leading by 15. Here's James. And that one, good. James has got his first 2 points.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Edwards has come in for James. Rozier looking around. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Thunderous stuff from Jovic.
Here's Connect. Good on the three-point shot. Connect's got 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
James finds Connect. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Look at the fearlessness from Connect above the rim. Wow.
And so Powell will bring it up for Miami. Wiggins outside. And a miss there on the triple. Richmond leading by 20. You know, Wiggins affects the game.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Edwards gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. Hero passes to Jovic. Outside Rozier. Pass to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Big points there from Hero. That trip was in trouble.
Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. Khalil Ware's checked in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo comes in for Terry Rozier. And then for Richmond, Durant's checked in for James. Kelly Oubre comes in for Connect. And James subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Well, you got to hit him more than that to prevent the basket. Nice focus right there.
Hero against James. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Powell outside. No good on the triple. Richmond leading by 22. KD with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Oubre for 3. It's good from long range. Oubre's got 6.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Adebayo's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Here's Divac. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
Richmond shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Free throw good, Divac. And here are the Heat now. Powell outside. They set the pick. That's the 3 fly. Rebounded by Richmond. James with it. Still scoreless. Out to KD. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Miami's ball. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And some changes here for Richmond. Adams comes in for D-Bots. And Stephen Curry subbed in for James.
Steven Adams.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside, Adebayo. Wiggins outside. It's stolen by Adams. Lobbed up there for KD. Powell with the steal. Inside, here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And how about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
Durant at the elbow. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 9.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And so it's Richmond with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Arena Entertainment.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
Out on the wings for him, it's Powell. And Wiggins. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. And it's Hero into the point guard position. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Powell with the steal. Outside, Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Ware. Off target from three-point range. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
In the corner, Powell with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Powell's got 6 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Over in the corner, Edwards. To the inside, Adams. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Adams has got his second basket.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Wiggins finds Powell. Outside, Hero. No good with the triple. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Richmond. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Richmond.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Here's Hero. Powell outside. Trying to find where and gets it to him.
Well,
and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
At which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Tyler Hero.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Adebayo, and it's blocked by Divac.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Basket good.
Assist from LeBron James.
And so here is Miami. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
From deep, James. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Has to wear. There's the three. Rebounded by Richmond. Divac has got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, James. Powell pulls it in. And here are the Heat now. The three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, that's what Powell's out there to do. Pressure the defense and force mistakes.
And he nails the third.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
A young man who knows how to use his strength. Connect doesn't let the foul stop it.
And so Connect nails both of them. And here are the Heat now. Right side, Rozier. And Jovic gets it to go.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's LeBron. From deep, James. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hawkins outside. Divac with the block. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Richmond ahead, delivering the blowout. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's James outside. Connects from 3-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Hero, that's a two-pointer, and it's Miami with another.
Well, this is why the defense has to be up on Hero. His jump shot is a real weapon.
Here's Connect. Another three for Richmond.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him move it for a better look.
Heat on offense, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Miami has possession to the middle. Here's Jovic. Got a hand on it.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Richmond.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Mitchell outside. Jovic passes to Larson. There's the pick for three. Mitchell. Miami no good on that time either. Down low, Person. Rebound by the Heat. Hero looking over the defense. Inside. Jovic, no good. And it's Richmond's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, at 6'10", I want to see Jovic attack like this inside. He has the height needed to be a weapon down there.
Pass to Plum. And the three ball is good.
I mean, you can't be more ready to fire off your shot than she was. That is believing in yourself.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lets it go with the three. Raja with the rebound. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. To the inside. Here's Ware. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Raja can't hit. Wiggins passes to Hero. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by Richmond. Here's Raja. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And it's Wiggins missing. Wiggins has gone 1 of 4 so far. To the paint, here's Raja. Over Adebayo. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so here is Miami. Top of the key, Hero. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Person hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Hero sets the pick for Powell. And again, it's the Heat missing. Pass to Person. Fires the three. Cranes the three-pointer.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Out to the right wing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hits it from three-point range.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Pass to Hero. Powell for three. He wants the rebound. Here's Person. Another three for Richmond.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For my friend. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've we've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here's the starting group for Richmond. Steven Adams is out there with Durant. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Curry in at the point guard. And for the Magic, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Oubre against Bane. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, Bane is a strong dude. He's built to play through contact.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game. So, Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Curry against Suggs to the inside. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Durant. It's Curry outside. Another three for Richmond.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Suggs with the ball. On the wing, Bane. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Adams against Carter. Here's Curry with the three. Score the basket, his second of two attempts.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Now here's Wagner. Over Edwards. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Here's the lob to Adams, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And Richmond making a change here. Connects checked in. Outside, Bane. Looking for Banchero and gets it there.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Young's checked in for Richmond.
Number 11, Trae Young.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first.
Richmond foul call.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Richmond.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Young for three. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Orlando trails by 8. And they double up Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Suggs finds Carter. Here's the three. The Magic again can't hit. To the middle. And Adams with the slam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now, here's Suggs. 5 points in the game. A kick out to Bain. And it's off from three-point range. Richmond leading by 10. KD dishes to Adams. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Adams has got 6 points.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Banchero outside. Inside. And then Carter with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Oubre good.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Howard's checked in for Wagner. And it's Anthony Black in for Bain.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Steven Adams has been leading the charge for Richmond. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then there's Howard. Then there's Black. And it's Jones in at the one. That's who's out there for Orlando.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Here are the Magic now after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Jones, the pass to Bitadze. Here's Black. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's Connect on the wing. Another three for Richmond.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Bain comes in for Howard. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And then for Richmond, Edwards has come in for Dalton Connect. And Oubre subbed in for Trae Young. Curry can't get it to go. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Only the sixth player ever from the country of Georgia. Bitadze is an inspiration, Coach.
He sure is, Kevin, and a hard-playing guy who can really defend and rebound. And he's an underrated offensive player. Great finisher around the rim. This guy can help almost anybody.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. And here is Curry. after Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Jones kicks to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. This one for 3. Rebounded by Richmond. At one point, they led by 16. It's to Curry. Latrey. Everything's within Curry's range.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Down low. Here's Banchero.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And so James will bring it up for Richmond. It's a 10-point game. James crowbars it in.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Edwards against Bain. Carter for 3. Here's Banchero. Plays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got 10 points in the quarter.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Wagner's checked in for Tyus Jones. And Richmond making a change here. Outside for Curry. Back to Oubre. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Oubre's got 9.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
Payne for 3. Here's Carter. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, that's exactly what Carter Jr. should be doing. Rescuing plays off the offensive glass.
KD's shot is good.
Well, look, just a few years ago, that's a bad shot. Not anymore.
Orlando trails by 14. Wagner kicks to Suggs. And the 3 off target. And it's Richmond's ball. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Banchero. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Richmond leading by 15. Oubre passes to Raja. Back to Oubre. Fires the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got 6 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Richmond leads by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it Right here on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
In the floor for Richmond, you've got Durant, Kelly Oubre out there with Trae Young. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Edwards in at the small forward. Harden, rebounded by Richmond. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, it's Oubre. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Second team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Bane inside the three-point line. The quick look, no good that time. Left side, Edwards. Another 3 for Richmond.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Curry's checked in for Trae Young.
Checking in for Richmond, number 30.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Oubre dishes to Curry. From the arc. And Kelly Oubre. Good for 3. Oubre's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Richmond. Oubre's gotten 6 of his 10 shots to go in for him, so 60% shooting on the night. And there's the call on Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Richmond making a change here. Young's checked in.
Trae Young.
To the middle. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Adams' shot is good.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
It's Suggs with the drive. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Richmond.
To the paint, here's Adams. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Now here is Carter. It's stolen by Adams.
2 minutes remaining.
Young against Suggs.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Young. Pass to Oubre from past the arc. The basket good off the assist from Young. Oubre's got 9 points now in just the second half. 1:44 left to play in the third. Poke loose. Durant with the steal. Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's 13 points for Anthony Edwards. Here's Suggs. He's got 7. Young with the steal. To the inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, my. Edwards going way up for that slam.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Knocks it loose. Durant with the steal. And Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. Stephen Curry's checked in for Richmond. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Richmond.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Black's checked in for Desmond Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And that one's good. Wagner
refusing to back down. They put the contact on him, and he just ignored it.
KD finds Curry. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
3 points.
Curry's got 21.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
For the Magic, Banchero comes in for Isaac, and it's Richardson in for Franz Wagner. Curry's shot is good.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
And there's the call on Curry. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for two. For Orlando, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Both free throws good from Banchero.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
A three-pointer off the mark. Jones against Curry. Jones, the pass to Black. No good from outside. And so it's Richmond sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting light. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's James outside. Can't hit that one. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Bitadze with it. Evox picks him up. Jones, the pass to Black. Off target from outside.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup, just couldn't knock it down. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Banchero outside. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Black. Stolen by Connect. Down low. A nice shot by Black.
Well, he can play inside with that 6'7" size. Black aggressive down low.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Over to the wing. A three ball. It doesn't go for him. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Black the pass to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Banchero.
Well, watch Carter Jr.'s control. He sets a solid screen and then shifts right to his spot.
And here's James outside.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
To the middle, here's Raja. Banked in off the glass. Raja's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, good touch on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
Richardson outside, and Howard has it in the corner. Drops in the tray. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's James. Up and in on the layup.
And that wasn't easy, but he takes pride in being able to hit contested shots.
Stolen. And here's Divac for three. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Richmond foul call. Vlade Divac. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. There's Wagner with the three. Sinks the triple.
Well, you know, if Wagner could consistently hit threes, that'd be huge. He's been up and down numbers-wise.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Gets the ball and takes that shot. It's that simple.
Here's Suggs.
Richmond foul call. One. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for two, Jalen Suggs.
Both free throws good from Suggs. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Connect. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boxing out, so important. Second chance points can be a backbreaker.
Here's Connect. And Connect slams it in.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
It's Suggs with the drive.
Well, there is the football background of Suggs. So tough to push off his line.
And the first one drops. And Richmond making a change here. Both free throws good from Suggs. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Person. And the three ball is good.
Offense is all about ball movement. She knows you have to share the love out there.
Richmond foul call. One. Fourth personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
Orlando. Jalen Suggs.
Both free throws good from Suggs. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Here's Person. Another three for Richmond.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Suggs kicks to Bain. Back to Suggs for the three. Rebounded by Richmond. Here's Raja. Here's Person. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to the twin. They made it look really easy
What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining.